Lorelia coming to you today with a video about can I get business funding if I have bad credit? Now, if you're new to this channel, primarily I talk about personal and business credit. I talk about leveraging credit to be able to invest in real estate. So far this year, I've helped several individuals accumulate in total a $500,000 in business funding. And that's right, I'm going to toot my own horn. And so this video comes out of a question, or not really a question, a statement. So I had someone who reached out to me and said, really responded to my email communication and said, "Oh, Lorelia, I would like to get business funding, but if I work with you, I have to get business credit. I have to have good credit." And so I thought that this video would be very important for those to know when they are ready, or how to know they are ready for business funding if they have bad credit. So I'm going to talk about something that is going to make some individuals feel uncomfortable, because unfortunately some people rather believe a lie than to hear the truth. And so when a person asks, do they have to have good credit is relative. This video is not for that, but let me just say this: good credit is relative. I've did too many videos in the past where I said a person can have a 700 credit score, but if they know they recently been through a credit suite and the only thing they have is a Credit One credit card of $500, Open Sky, or any of those tier 4 cards, and they know they only have a 500 limit, who is going to lend you 50,000, 75, $100,000 in funding? Please tell me. Please tell me, because I'm going to sign up. It doesn't exist. And so that is why I said people would rather believe a lie than to hear the truth. And so if you notice, I titled this video, "Can a person access business credit with bad credit?" Not build, access. Because what you have in the marketplace right now is a lot of people teaching you how to build business credit. Build it. What is that? That is the regurgitated information that you see all over the internet. The net 30s, the Dun and Bradstreet, the trade lines, the different tiers. And then maybe one day, da-da, you'll get to the promised land. That is building. See, what a lot of people don't want to tell you, and that's why I said some people would rather hear the truth. Believe a lot than to hear the truth. The reason why a person can sell you on that is because you're going to get an immediate result. What do I mean by that? You call Dun and Bradstreet and you want to create an account, that is immediate. So you feel like, whoa, I am doing something. You go ahead and buy your items from the different vendor trade lines that they tell you to order from, and boom, you ordered it. Oh, I am doing something. And Lord forbid they start reporting on your Dun and Bradstreet and you have a paydex score. Woo! I am doing something. But once again, you are doing just that. You are building it, but you are not accessing it. Two different things. Two different things. Because if you want to access business credit, it's going to take some looking at your personal credit. Oh, no, 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 Lorelia, because see, my business credit guru told me that if I got an LLC and I got my stuff reporting on Dun and Bradstreet, they not gonna have to do no PG. And you know what? That may be right. But let me tell you this, honey child. If you don't have a business that can show you have revenue, and on the low side, that's $120,000 per year, which is on the low end for a business, because that's only $10,000 in revenue per month. Honey child, if you don't at least at a minimum have that and can show it, I'm not talking about you doctoring up, financials and tax returns and all the other fraudulent strategies that people teach you. I mean, really verifying. Well, honey child, let me tell you, you're not going to get it. And that is why they can sell you on that, because they know that they don't have to be there to make sure you get the result, because they don't care if you get the result. Because a lot of times, if you are using business funding, like I'm helping my clients get business funding to leverage to leverage for real estate, honey child, you ain't doing nothing with $1,000. Honey child, you not doing nothing with $500. You need some funding. You need a minimum. And I get it, it depends on the market. But you want to at least be doing something, you want to at least have 50,000 or more. So how you going to do that when you got bad credit? You know your credit bad. You know you don't have no established business. But your guru told you that if you do these business credit building strategies, you gonna get some money. Let me tell you, that's why, my friend, I did the video not long ago and I said, if you want to know if those strategies work, look at the fruits, not the fruit of the person, because I believe those people have those results. I believe it. I believe it. They buying their real estate. They got established business credit, but do they have the fruits of other people that they've helped? Honey child, no, they don't. They don't. There ain't no person out there with bad credit. No, they got bad personal credit. No, they don't have an established business generating no money. And somewhere or the other, they've gotten 50, 75, 100K in funding. It don't exist. And that's why they can continue selling you the courses, selling you the ebook, doing the free lives or what have you. Like I tell people, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, because I'd rather tell you the hard truth instead of a soft lie. I would rather do that, because you can always work on your personal credit to get to a place where you want to. But what stops people is they know they have bad credit and they spin their wheels with business credit strategies, and the people that are teaching you all know they have no attachment to it. They've sold you a course. They've put you in a Facebook group with 1,000 other people, and it's like they're gonna leave it up to you to figure it out. And what happens is that people try to get on the phone with me and want me to untangle all the misinformation that they have. Lorelia, help me untangle all this. And unfortunately, that's not my job. Not as a person who just doing a video. That's not my job. But it's different if I'm working with a person and now you get the real truth. You get the real truth. Hey, how you doing, Curtis? Thanks for joining me live. But I'm not going to help you untangle all that misinformation. Not going to do it. Because unfortunately, people don't want the hard truth. The hard truth hurts. But the good thing is that you don't have to stay there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. But what happens is thank you, Curtis. What happens is that people would rather be chasing their tail with these business credit, I don't know, strategies that everybody and their mama regurgitating, and they know they ain't gonna get you no results. They done sold you their course and they like figure it out. And then they show you the pictures of what they're doing. That's why I make it my business to do testimonials with real life clients. You can see them. My last video, real life people, because I want you to see that it's real. People are really getting the funding. It's real. This is not no, let me sell you a book with regurgitated strategies and no, you're not going to get it. Because a lot of times the people who have these results, they have it for themselves, but either they can't transfer it to someone else to teach them, or they don't want to teach you. Oh man, Curtis. Woo, I ain't been there in a long time, but back in December, boy, I heard some things. I heard some things. Like that, that's why I see why people are literally chasing their tail. Like, boy, that clubhouse was brutal. I mean, people were straight talking fraud on that. They were straight talking fraud. And unfortunately, that ain't what I do. Yes, it's a hot mess. Ooh, that's why I tell people would rather believe the truth. I mean, would rather believe a lie. They would rather believe a lie. Because if what I was saying was not truthful, try to buy a house. I want you to try to buy a house with bad credit and you ain't got no job. And tell me what lender gonna give you a house. You go to a mortgage lender, say, I ain't got no income, got nothing. I got a 520 credit score, but I want a mortgage for 300,000. Exactly, Curtis. Those who want the truth will seek the truth. You see what I'm saying? Those who want the truth will seek the truth. The other people will just continue just chasing their tail. That's why I tell people I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I do free consultations. I would say majority of the people I don't even, I say it's not a good fit. Because when I do a consult, the consult is not to convince you that my process works. The consultation is not for me to untangle all the misinformation that you have. Thank you. Thank you, Curtis. I'm glad that you are watching them. Yeah, these are real people getting funding, because what happens is that we really are in a space and place and time where people just binging on, I guess, a YouTube, Clubhouse, or whatever, packaging stuff and just selling it to people. Hey, I have an LLC. I just got a registered LLC. I want to know how I can get some funding. Wow, if it was that easy, every business and I don't care in what state in the US, imagine a person who just has a registered business and is starting a business, ain't made a dollar, and they like, oh, all I need is an LLC and I can, then there's a windfall of money gonna fall in my lap. No, that was about a few months ago with the PPP. you know um like that's the only time I know that you literally may have gotten some free money. Like I said, proceed with caution because most people are going to jail because of that. But that's really all I have. Can a person with bad credit get funding? It really just depends. But when I say it depends, is the person willing to do things that is going to go against what it is that they've learned? And what happens is that the person with the bad credit will not recognize where they are to say, I need to stop this dog and pony show. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right, Curtis. The PPP was straight fraud. It definitely, a lot of it was. It's really sad. You're going to see a lot of that coming down the line, pipeline. But as I was saying, most people, if they are in that bad credit space, they're not going to do what it takes to recognize where they're at to be able to get the results. And what happened is that people will come to me and say, "Oh, well, I need to have good credit." I'm gonna be honest with you. If there's anyone who's saying they can assist you with getting funding north of 50,000, and they're telling you that your credit don't have to be good, and like I said, good being relative, but we clearly know what good is. You know you got a 550 with a whole bunch of charge-offs and all this other stuff. Like I said, good can be relative. But if a person knows you have a 500 some credit score, identify you. Exactly. But going back to what I said, you have challenged credit, but someone out there in the marketplace is telling you they're going to help you get 50 to 100K and your personal credit don't matter. Run. Run. Because what's going to happen is you're going to lose a lot of time once again, just chasing your tail, chasing your tail, chasing your tail. So that's all I have for you. um Free Game Fridays. Thank you, Curtis. I've been doing them since July, but the summer's winding down. Been getting a lot of last minute trips in with my family, so I haven't did. I think the last 2 weeks I haven't did the Free Game Fridays, but my next one is going to talk about a case study of how we've leveraged the funding to help a client of mine in the southern Bayou region of Louisiana purchase a property that is, going to cash flow, and how she's leveraged debt to do that. And so that's what I plan to do. If you want to learn more, go to www.neverloseadeal.com. I'll put the link below this video once it finished processing. And so this is the place. If you are someone who wants to learn how to leverage business credit to invest in real estate, this is the place. But like I said, I'm not for everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tinga. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad to share the truth. Yeah, I'd rather tell you a hard truth than a soft lie. Most people want to believe the soft lie. And what happens is it leaves them very empty handed. So once again, this is Lorelia signing off. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.